All right, welcome back, everyone. This week's Picture of the Week is being brought to you by Flowers Garden Center. I didn't say deer processing yet. That's still a few months away. But Garden Center, as of April 1st, they will be open at 4550 Eatons Creek Road. Go over there and check them out. Guys, you need to get Mama happy first before you can go out there. You've been making Mama happy, too. Built her a house. As a matter of fact, David. Our first picture here. Let's see what we got here. Oh, this is my good friend, Alan Oopie Johnson. And Oopie is out there at Chickamauga. Now, he crappie fishing. He's supposed to be crappie fishing, but he caught this one 5.9 pound largemouth on 4 pound test line with a 1/16 ounce Bobby Garland tube bait. So he just had to give me all the essentials there. But Oopie always does a great job, and all I care about is just send the crappie, Oopie. Send the crappie. Our next one here, that's the guy I told you would wear pink any day right there. That is Tanner Hale. Tanner was out on Old Hickory the other day when everybody was out on Priest, and he said, I just want to see if I can find him on Old Hickory. Well, he found one. So good job there, Tanner. We appreciate you sending in that picture. I do. Here is Smiling Dayton Blair, and Dayton had to give me, these are his lucky jeans.
Dayton needs some new jeans. we ought to take up a collection.
We ought to take up a collection tonight, but this is Dayton Blair's lucky jeans, and he managed to get 6th place out there, which was really good, and big fish.
And big fish, that's right.
So Dayton really did a good job. I told him we would have to replace those lucky jeans, though. And then my last picture here, this is our other good friend. This is John Bubba Graves. And John got 2nd place in that tournament, which was really good. A lot of participants in that tournament, but he wound up with a great sack. So John did great. Bubba, we appreciate you sending those pictures to us. You can also send them to me here at Southern Woods and Waters, 474 James Robertson Parkway, Nashville, Tennessee, 37219, or simply email them to me at hugh@southernwoodsandwaters.com. We'll get them on here really fast, all right? Great pictures, and I appreciate every one of them coming in. That was you. Were you there? Did you go by and see it?
I did not. I'm part of the ABA pro staff, and I could not make that tournament. They've done a really good job this year. American Bass Anglers. That's called the Ram Open Series.
That's
that
right.
was at Priest last Sunday. Normally they fish on Saturdays, but due to a conflict, they fish on Sunday that day. And they had 78 boats, 76, 78 boats.
Good show.
Guaranteed $5,000 first place. If there's 2 boats, they're guaranteeing $5,000.
That's pretty strong.
By the time I get my Triton bonus and Mercury bonus, I can go out there and win $14,000 in a day. I probably should have gone last Sunday.
You should have gone last Sunday.
But actually, next week I'll be fishing at Kentucky Lake fishing one of those. But all my ABA guys, I'm sponsored by Carlisle. They're all at the Classic, and I told them I got too much work. I can't be there. So shout out to all you guys. I hope y'all have fun at the Classic. I'll be here holding down the fort.
That's right. Well, not only holding down the fort, but building Mama a fort.
Yeah, we're building a
process.
house. We're close to getting done. It's been a good process. We've got a good builder, so we're excited about it.
Yeah. Well, that's great, and you're not fighting and fussing, and usually when the couples build a house, there's usually a lot of fussing going on. Melanie's she's just ready to get through.
When we sat down with the architect, the first question he asked us is, how is your marriage?
That's a smart architect.
And I have a good wife. We've actually enjoyed the process. Like I said, this has nothing to do with Southern Woods and Waters, but get a good contractor.
That's right.
Our contractor's been fantastic, and it's made that process really easy. And I can't imagine going through it with one that's not good, because it would be stressful.
We have with us tonight Steve Wakefield over there beside you there, David. And Steve, you've got that Profound Outdoors stuff. And now also you run Fishers of Men.
Fishers of Men.
And now when's y'all's tournament season starting up?
March 19th is our first team series tournament on Old Hickory.
Okay.
And we do a legacy Trail 2 here.
Now on the team series, can anybody join that? Can they join at the ramp? Or
it's open to anybody to fish, to join. You have to do it Friday night before Saturday tournament. We have a meeting on Friday night, go over the rules, feed everybody, draw for boats, positions for Saturday. So they have to register
On
Friday
Friday
night, and not at the ramp, but they can register on Friday night, the night before.
And then this one on March 19th, where are you going from?
We're going out of LaGuardo.
Okay. LaGuardo.
And then we'll have our meeting Friday night at Liberty Baptist Church on 109. And all of this is posted on our website at Fishers of Men national website.
Well, I know it's a great tournament trail. I hear a lot of
Excellent.
great things about
Yeah.
your tournament trail.
David's fished with us for several years, and was it your daughter?
Son.
His-
We're going to try to get some of that legacy
They
series
fished
in
some
there.
of the legacy with us, and the kids love it.
Now, what the Legacy Series? It is one grown up and one child, right?
One over 19, one under 19.
Okay.
And most everybody that tournament fishes, their children, always want to go.
Oh, yeah.
And it's so expensive to fish the bigger tournaments, you can't take them with you and fish all day. They get tired. So they've started the Legacy, which we start around daylight, and we fish till 1 o'clock. And kids love it, have a big time. And if they fish one tournament, then they qualify to go to the national championship. And
Oh, goodness.
this year it's in July on Lake Lanier. So, and
Spotted bass territory,
Yeah.
isn't it?
I might have to get in on that.
Yeah, I might have to try that.
the kids love it. I mean, it's great to see the kids out there, and they do a little smack talk in the morning, how they're going to beat each other. And it's fun. The kids get a lot out of it, and it gives.
I'm always embarrassed because some little 6-year-old's got more stuff on his shirt than I do, and I'm like, wait a minute, time out here.
Yeah, absolutely. But it's fun trail, great organization, and kids love it, and people that fish it love it. And
How much
it's a
does
lot
it
of joy.
cost to enter now?
The team series is $150 plus your membership, which
Is that per boat?
Per
No,
boat.
$150 per boat,
Yes.
and then your membership's how much?
$40 per person
For
per
the year?
angler. Yes.
For the year.
Now, if it's household team,
Right.
they both live in the same household, it's $55.
Is the max.
Total.
Yeah, and then they can fish the Legacy also with
Okay. Now, the Legacy, how much does it cost to
it's
enter?
$80
$80
per
okay.
boat, and then the children don't have to pay a membership fee, and the membership fee for the adult is $30. But if they fish the team and get what we call a gold membership, then they can fish both
Okay.
trails. And
All right. Well, hold
For
on
that.
to those thoughts. We're going to take a little break for just a second from us, but we've got a product of the week that we want to show you. So let's go to our product of the week.
Again, we're here at the Tennessee Boat and Fishing Show here at the fairgrounds in Tennessee. It is the early part of February, and with me today I have Jeff Smith with Leland Lures. And I'm going to tell you something. That's the crappie magnet, the trout magnet, and a few other things. You even got a soft crankbait now. That is awesome. All kinds of little swim baits and things that you can use. But listen, the proof is in the pudding, and we got the pudding right here. Now, Jeff, tell us about it.
Well, we fished this past weekend. It's really cold. It's
Yeah,
snowing out there right
yeah.
now. And I was with Dude Maddox, who knows the lake.
Oh,
very well.
no, not dude.
Right. Fishing Percy Priest.
Yeah.
Fishing 50 to 70 feet deep.
Yeah.
And so fishing that deep, you need a big bait. This right here is what we're fishing. It's called the slab magnet. And the
Now,
slab,
that's new.
It is. It's fairly new. It's been out 2 years now.
Okay.
It's a very big profile bait. There's a lot of shad baits on the market, but this is 3 times the size of anything out there. And
That's
especially
awesome.
when you're fishing that deep, that's when you need something with that big of a profile, that wide of a tail.
Yeah.
We were fishing an 1/8 ounce double cross jig head. So fishing that deep, dead sticking it basically.
Now,
that
we've
deep.
seen the double cross head. Now, the reason for it.
The double cross head has barbs on the side. Everyone else has barbs up and down, which
Right.
your plastic tears.
And it comes off.
It comes off. This, for some reason, and the big reason is because when you take the fish off, it tears the plastic.
Right.
But with the barbs on the side, the fish never touches the plastic when you're taking the fish off, and it just makes it to where you don't rip the plastic on any solid barb. probably, not just ours, but any solid body. This is a better reel, no doubt about it.
I'm gonna tell you something. I've used them for years and years and years. I love the crappie magnet. I love the trout magnet. A lot of guys are just hooking them, put them on the little 16th, the 64th ounce,
right.
put them up under a bobber when the wind's slightly blowing, and that bait's just sitting there doing that.
Right.
They
Every
can't
one of our
resist it.
bait sits horizontal.
That's right.
No movement.
No movement.
No movement. And unless they're very aggressive, that's the best way to catch a crappie. They're looking for an easy bite.
Yes.
So every one of our baits sits horizontal, and just hold it dead still. If it's under a float, pop it. If it doesn't need it, pop it again and let it sit still.
Now that's a great technique. You can pop that thing just a little bit.
Right.
Give it a little bit of
A
movement.
crappie will not think about his meal. If he wants it, he's going to eat it.
Right.
So when I pitch that float over there and I pop and it sits still, when that jig settles back down and stops, I give it about a second, 2 seconds. If he doesn't hit it, I pop it another 2 or 3 feet or a foot and let it sit again, and let it sit again. You just don't stop it. You let it sit still for a second, but they're not going to think about it and go, oh yeah. When he stops, he's going to eat it or he's not going to eat it. Same
Jeff,
when you're fishing deep.
Do you have to use a bobber? Do you do a lot of straight lining?
I do a lot of tight lining.
Okay.
And I'll go right to the bottom, I'll come up, hold it dead still, and then slowly reel it up through there.
So what you're trying to do is find the area of the active fish.
Right. A lot of times, especially the other day, be like, hey, that was 4 cranks up. Well, I know where he's at. They're 4 cranks up off the bottom.
Okay.
And so when I come up, a lot of times I'll drop down to that bottom, 1, 2, 3, 4, stop dead still. Oops, there it'll be.
Jeff, if somebody doesn't have these in the tackle store near them, they can ask.
Absolutely.
They can go to that dealer and say, hey, please get us
do.
some
That's right.
Leland lures in here.
A lot of small shops carry them. Bass Pro carries them.
Oh, yeah.
Leland'sLures.com has them. But if you have a tackle shop in your area,
That doesn't.
absolutely.
All you got to do is go tell them about it.
We have
Tell
one
them.
just take them today here in Tennessee. So.
All right. LelandLures.com.
That's right. That's right.
Jeff, thank you.
Thank you,
You're
Hugh.
awesome, brother.
Sword up them all, Hugh.
I'm telling you, and you see the proof's in the pudding, ladies and gentlemen. We got fish on that'll definitely stink up a biscuit. All right, great products there. Leland Lures has been in business a good long while. They got the crappie magnet and the trout magnet. I promise you, they will catch all kinds of fish. Hey, we got to take a break. When we come back, we're going to open up our phone lines, so be ready. We'll be right back with more of Southern Woods and Waters.